I have two businesses that I, operate outside the corporate space. The first one is I'll call it a media management company / a record label. And the reason why I created that company is called TWF Concept. The reason why I created that company was because I know the struggle I faced, when I was starting out in music. It was hard to record one song, but I thought about it. Why don't I start a business or start a platform where I can give opportunity to as many other artists that wants to express themselves on that platform. Like I mentioned earlier, so we have this concert we do every year, and we try to host at least 1 or 2 or 3 new artists that nobody has heard of. Help them with the production and whatnot, and give them the content, and what they want to do with it is left to them, right? Sometimes we can decide to go ahead to want to help in pushing out this content, but it's subject to, how the artist wants to move. But that's one business. The other business is called Vankla. And Vankla is spelled Vankla, Vankla. And the reason why we started that business is because we see that there are a lot of businesses in Africa that, some people just start business, but they don't have systems and structure to scale. And one of the things we decided to start doing was to create a community where businesses can come and learn how to grow their business with the right structure. So I am on a mentorship program where once in a week, once in 2 weeks, I come on. It's more or less like talking about business, talking about sales, talking about marketing, talking about having SOPs, hiring the right fit for your organization. I've been in the corporate space for a long time. So I just thought, because then again, I've dealt with a lot of businesses while I was in the corporate space, and I was like, there's a gap here. A lot of businesses that are probably having a turnover of 10 million naira have the capacity to have a turnover of 100 million naira, and they don't know this. A lot of businesses that are turning in $10 million have the capacity to do $100 million, and they don't know this because of just a little tweak that they can put here and there to make their business better. So I saw the problem, and the more businesses make profit, the more it is better for the economy, right? And the more opportunities there are for people that don't have what to do, because when there are a lot of businesses, there's a lot of opportunities for employment. So we just is a trickled value chain, and we thought about it and we're like, you know what, let's serve as many persons as possible and bring as much value to them as possible, as much knowledge impact as possible, and see them grow, pretty much. So yeah, Vankla, scaling businesses in Africa and beyond. One of the things I'm passionate about is solving problems and connecting with people. I'm really passionate about that. I love to solve problems. It could be in any field, it could be in any space. I love to solve problems, and I love to connect with people. And because of this passion I have, it is always hard for me to not want to be involved in the process of solving as much problem that I can. So there's a team that, filters businesses, profiles them, and says, okay, Essemm, we think you can handle this business. Essemm, we would handle this one. So what stretches me the most is trying to understand each business as they fall on my decks, understand what their pain point is, because for you to give advice to a business, you need to understand what they have currently running. Yes, there is a standard model that businesses can run with that they will scale, but understanding what pain points they have and seeing how you could advise them accordingly, right, is one of the things that stretch me. Because you need to know this, I have my regular job on the side, and I am trying to understand as many businesses as possible on the other side, and I'm trying to do ministry on the other side. So in short, I think what I just said now even stretches me as well, trying to piece everything together and still come out relevant and come out strong. It stretches me. Are you building for freedom, legacy, or expression, or something else? I think the three things you mentioned are very valid. I'm building for everything. I'm building for the three because, firstly, I know I have the gift, and what is the point having a gift and you can't express it? What's the point having a gift that would be useful to your brother, and not use it to help them? So yes, to express myself, yes. It would be great to know that I have a business that will stand the test of time, that my kids would be able to inherit and say, our dad had this, our dad did this, and they can ride and continue on that, having a legacy. And for freedom, I want to believe that freedom is relative, right? When you say freedom, are you referring to financial freedom? Are you referring to what freedom it is? Because in my mind, I'm free. I'm already free. So am I building for freedom? I would say I'm already free, so I'm building from freedom. I don't know if that makes sense. I am not building for freedom. I am building from freedom because I am free, because who the Son has set free is truly free indeed. I'm a child of God, so I cannot be wanting to build for freedom. Nah, I build from freedom because I am completely free in all aspects of my life. In my heart, in my mind, in my soul, in my spirit, I am free. So yes, I am free, and I'm building from freedom to express myself for the legacy for the next generation. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah. The fastest way to learn systems and structure is to serve in the church. Some of the things that I have learned over the years, I would give credit to Pastor Gideon Umba. I would give credit to him. He understands systems and structure. He understands the marketplace. I know he speaks to people in the marketplace. I was impacted with the word, with the mindset of Christ. And there was this beat every time he had series on the marketplace. One of the reasons why I was even pushed to wanting to go back to the marketplace, the corporate space, was from the things he was saying, that you can be a kingdom influencer in the marketplace. Dr. Flourish Peters, that man understands systems and structures as well. That man has systems and structures in place that any business can use to scale. And I say this with love in my heart. He's an example of excellence. And sometimes we look at system and structures as something that is, system and structure could and should be based on discipline and excellence. Identifying roles, filling those roles, and making sure that the people who fill those roles are excellent and are disciplined and would not need motivation to get things done, are self-motivated. Write a vision, make it plain. Same as selling the vision to the team and making it plain. You would grow, you would scale beyond measures. Yeah.